See, I'm smooth though. I can walk between raindrops, people. You know what I'm saying? It's not holding me back right there. Anyway, Rick J going where no other television host has gone before, and that's in, baby. We in Queens, New York. Actually, Long Island City in Queens, New York at Zeroville Recordings. We about to check out the girl with the golden vocals. Her name is Charlene Lite. She's doing her thing, and I'm gonna see if it's really, really, really authentic. I tell you, some of the best places that you can go to record music is always those places that is unlisted or it's like this. You think I'm in a warehouse, but it's funky down here. It's jolly funky down here. It's a nice setup too, baby.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. So, you want to start again?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's in there right now doing her thing. I'm listening. I'm like Simon Cowell right now. This girl not playing, people. She's definitely doing her thing right now. She's creating a real nice ambiance in the studio. It sounds good. In a couple of minutes, I'm about to go in there, ask her a couple of questions, really see if she's authentic, you know? Because she might be chasing a dream that might not come true. But on Living Proof, dreams do come true, all right? So, without further ado, Charlene Lite, people.
Call me weak, with a weapon you can scream all day. More hits, nothing to say. Coming from California to New York is like two opposites, you know? The only thing I can say about it is that New York reminds me of like this big pop-up book, and it's just ready to grab you, and there's so much energy in life, and LA is just very flat. And so I just remember flying in and again just feeling like it was this big book full of pop-ups coming out at me, you know, and just seeing all the buildings. But I knew from the moment I stepped off the plane and I was getting my luggage that it felt right, it felt comfortable, it felt like me. I hope that they hear something that they can connect with, that either the lyrics or the music, either my voice, something makes them feel like, okay, wow, I know how she feels, or I've been through that, or wow, I never thought about that, or, I mean, I don't think I'm breaking any new ground or anything, but I think I'm just writing from what I know, my experiences, and hoping that, you know, it's in an honest way, so hopefully it'll connect to people, because that's how I listen to music. It's extremely hard to stay focused. I think every day it's a roller coaster ride. You know, I'm up, I'm down, and I feel like lately I've just been down. It's hard because I'm 31 years old, and at this point most people are married and have kids, and to have started taking it really seriously in terms of quitting the full-time job and moving to New York City and just pursuing music, I mean, that's kind of old. And I know I shouldn't get hung up on that, but it's hard. I watch American Idol, I watch a lot of TV, pop culture, everybody's young. And although I know I have a young spirit and I don't look 31, that's probably the biggest obstacle that I feel I face, besides just feeling like I'm constantly my hardest critic and my greatest cheerleader, you know? It's like I wish I had somebody else who wasn't a part of my life that was encouraging me and supporting me in a way that I felt I can always go to. But I guess you can't really look at other people to do that for you. You have to look within yourself, but it's hard. But all I can say is, you know, I just listen to myself. I listen to that flame that's still burning, and until it's ready to go out, which it won't. I just go by what I feel, and it feels right, and it feels like this is what I'm meant to do. So I continue doing it. But I totally snapped at this guy at work who just started, and he just made some comment about I was telling him I'm a singer-songwriter and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, well, you should do cabaret shows. And I looked at him like, cabaret shows? Like, I'm doing regular shows. Like, why would I be doing cabaret shows? And he just was like, whoa, somebody's sensitive. And I'm like, well, yeah. Like, why would you tell? I would never. He's an actor. And I'm like, I would never be like, so you should audition for stuff. It's like, what the dumbass? Like, I have no patience. I'm not tolerant anymore. I'm just like, shut up, you know? I'm not going to do a cabaret show. Like, I'm not a cabaret singer. And he's like, well, I didn't know the right words. Well, then just shut up about it. Just be like, oh, so do you have any shows coming up? You know what I mean? Like, why would you think, of course I'm doing everything I can, you dumb.
Everything to convince me a soul in my mind, but it's all the little things that you forget about me that make me question who's right. Can't help but wonder if your actions are the start of warning signs to remind me of who you feel beside you.
The last performance that I had was interesting because I think, you know, I've been temping so much, and in the temp world, you're sort of invisible. You're replacing somebody, so nobody knows who you are, nobody cares to know who you are. So I'm sitting there answering phones and barely talking to anybody. And I was excited for the show, and I brought all my stuff. I go to the show, and I arrive, and there's the same, you know, few people. A few of my friends that show up, which I'm grateful to have. But after doing this for 7 years and seeing the same people, I just sort of, I don't know, I like lost it. I got kind of, I think I get to the point where I start making fun of the fact that there's only a few people, you know, and I'm constantly talking about how, oh, you know, look at it's so funny, it's the same two people, ha ha ha, and I keep this sort of very self-deprecating humor going on to the point where I think it's almost sad. You really don't know what you're capable of until you just do it, you know? I mean, a lot of people are like, I can't do that, da-da-da, and people are always talking about, you know, reaching their potential, but it's like you have no idea how much potential you have and how much you're capable of, and that's where I feel like, wow, like there's even more. Like I haven't even scratched the surface. I really believe that.
Now, you know, I have my favorite Lite, of course, is MC Lite. Well, you keep doing your thing. No, let me stop. I'm gonna keep it funky. MC Lite all day, baby. But you definitely on the rise right now. You on the rise. But can you take us out real quick?
What do you want to hear?
Whatever you can play for me. You know what I mean? I love music, so just do your thing.
As you breathe, as your body makes its way towards mine, I won't close my eyes, can't fall asleep, I'm helpless, wondering what you may hide. I start to notice how the passion subsides into something that doesn't feel right. The fast asleep, no worries behind you, and I lie awake full of questions. And why don't you notice that I'm here beside you?
No doubt, no doubt.
While you were sleeping, I longed for your arm around my waist, so small it takes a love.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Keep doing your thing. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go sit on the couch right there, write a little something, something. I got some talent too. Maybe I could drop a little something, something on the Yeah. I'm gonna work on that. This girl, she got it. Golden vocals, baby. Living proof. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.